Hey everyone, this is Rex. How's it going tonight? Sorry I haven't been streaming very much. I did get everything set up with the house. As you can see behind me, this is my new, well, this is my second bedroom, so it's my new streaming room and slash YouTube room. Haven't don't have very much to make it really decorative at this point. Uh, Not really a uh, material person, but I will be getting some things for the stream room at some point. Just not right this second. I have some maintenance stuff I have to do on the house first. So I will be doing the maintenance parts first. Like I need to pay for the gutters to be cleaned and some gutter guards to be put on. So that's what I'm gonna be working on first. And then going to... Sorry I haven't been streaming very much. I did get everything set up with the house. Okay, I also need to catch up with the others right now. Yeah, they're pretty far ahead of me right now. For buffs tonight, I'm apparently on Visions of Grandeur, which is gonna be lots of fun. Yeah, no idea what's going on in Discord right now. They're talking about something that I can't talk about on stream, so which is the main reason I do not have Discord going through my stream at this point. Just don't want to risk anything bad happening to my streams, so I have Discord right now going through my phone rather than the one on my computer, which would be listenable to everyone on stream. I think that they are scaring people right now in Discord. Lots of fun. So how's everyone doing? Like I said, this is the first stream I've had in my new house. So, and no, like I said, it doesn't look like much right now. But I like the house. It needs work. Like, I won't lie and say it doesn't. But I mean, nothing's easy, so in this case, I might spend some money fixing it up, increasing the net worth, and if I decide to sell it in 5 or 10 years, or whenever I can maybe move back south to Texas, then I would be able to increase the net worth and get more than I paid, unless the housing storm crashes. Hope everyone's doing well on this Monday, and today definitely feels like a Monday. I will definitely say that. Tuesday. Today was Tuesday. But it still felt like a Monday to me since got overtime at work and other stuff going on, so yeah. I know it's a Tuesday, but it feels like a Monday to me. Like the whole thing with yesterday kind of melded together in my head. And it looks like Trakanon's on the aggro list. Interesting. But like I said, just have a... Basically my department is basically caught up, but needed to... Like another department needed some assistance. So I told them, well, I didn't tell them, my supervisor told them that anyone who volunteered would be able to help them when our particular duties are done. So I'm usually pretty quick at my job, so I'm able to finish pretty quickly. Did 2 hours of overtime today, which I know doesn't sound like a ton, and it's not. But also had to do my regular job for 8 hours. Today I wasn't able actually to finish my regular job. Basically had to, like, there was some checks that I had to deal with that the insurance company did something weird to them. Like, it didn't make any sense. So I had to spend about an hour and a half to 2 hours trying to figure out how these EOBs were supposed to be put into our system, mostly by speaking to the insurance companies. I had to call Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Nebraska, and Medicare. So those were all some fun phone calls. I also think I may have had to call Minnesota Medicaid, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, my mind is kind of fuzzy at this point. It's just today just blurred. So Trakanon's still on the thing, but looks like we're still pulling mobs to over here near where jugs are normally. Which I did also get 60 on Rex the other night. Like the last night of the bonus experience. No, second to last night. The last night of bonus experience I actually played my druid sim and got my druid to level 18. But on the night before, I was up till about 1 o'clock on Sunday night playing Rex in Chardock, and so had to just that way I could get 60, and also got a decent cushion in 60 just in case of any untimely deaths in raids and everything. So that's why right now I'm at like 38% into 60.
The mob has
it's
been
just
tashed.
easier, especially during that EXP bonus. So right now just clearing to Trakanon. Looks like Benny is having issues. So how's everyone else weekend been going? Like I said, I apologize, I haven't been on very much lately, just getting a new house. Only got it 2 weeks ago, and I've had several small issues I've had to deal with. Especially also personal issues with the wife. So I do apologize for not being online and streaming very much, but now that I got the lights and computers set up, and I think I spent the last 2 days working on the audio too, so I'm hoping that the audio sounds better. If you have any issues hearing me at all, please let me know in chat. And that way I can try to take a look and fix it if necessary, but right now we're still getting to Trakanon, but looks like they are pulling Tolapumj, however you pronounce it. I have no idea how you pronounce it. I always just call it Tolo. Makes it easier for me. And let's see, Hierophant's Crook. And that would have been nice for my baby druid, but not going to do anything in case a main needs it for anything like that, so okay. So a couple mobs. And there's Tola.
The mob has been tashed. The mob has been tashed.
Like I said, though, there are some things that goes on in Discord, and some things are said that would not be appropriate for stream. So hence that's why I listen to Discord through my phone and a Bluetooth headset. That way I can still listen and talk. But for the most part, I listen. I don't really talk a whole lot in Discord. I save most of my talking for you guys here on stream. You guys are the ones I enjoy talking to most. So I can talk to my guildies pretty much anytime I want to in chat. But okay, so heading, I think we're gonna be pulling track to Trakanon's. Okay, Trakanon's layer itself, and I'm also going to be getting my poker set up. I do like playing the tournament at 8 o'clock, which is going to be coming up in about 3 minutes. One thing I am going to be buying though soon for my stream setup is going to be a boom mic arm, because right now I have it right in front of me here, which is fine, except it also blocks my vision of my screen at some points. So thinking definitely about getting a boom mic. But we'll see. It's not going to be an expensive one. It's only going to be $15-20 maybe. I don't know. But like I said, this is my new house. Granted, this is the second bedroom. It's not the main master bedroom. That is, of course, where the bed and everything's at. Now that I have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, I wanted a separate room that I could have the stream and everything in. Only thing I might change that for is if I decide at some point to get a roommate and move everything for the stream into the main bedroom, or actually move the main bedroom into here, because the main master bedroom does not have any internet connections at all. So that's kind of a issue. So just have to look at that at some point, but right now, if I do decide to rent out one of the bedrooms for some extra income, just to help pay things off faster, then I'll probably turn this into my bedroom and let the other person have the master bedroom. You know, they're both roughly the same size. I mean, this one's a little smaller than the master bedroom, but not a lot smaller. And only thing I really have is a bed and stuff. I'm not really materialistic, so for instance, I have the bed, I have my computers, my pots and pans, a couch, TV, PlayStation 4, and my clothes. And that's it. And I don't even have very many clothes. I have maybe 10 to 15 shirts, 3 to 4 sets of jeans, 1 or 2 pairs of khakis, 1 pair of shoes, 1 pair of dress shoes, and I think about 8 or 9 sets of socks. It kind of varies because sometimes they disappear. I have no idea where they go, but I think Pam was taking them, I think, but I can't prove it. And it makes no sense why she would take my socks, but it's the only thing I can think of. So, yeah, I don't know. Something I'll look into. Like I said though, I think I got the volume sounding much better now, but if there's any issues that you guys hear, like any clipping, anything like that, please let me know. Let's see, so I'm gonna fold 8-5 suited. I'm in mostly late position there, but it's not that big of a deal to me, especially this early in a tournament. It's easier for me to just fold right now, especially with an early raise. They could have ace king, aces, kings, queens, or they could have nothing. Like, there's no way to know. This tournament only costs 11 cents to enter, and right now, for instance, the payout on this tournament is to 135 places, and there are 627 people left. So 5 people have already been knocked out. Just waiting on us to go after Track. We are going to be killing him in his lair, apparently, and then we'll have, I think, Severus and then Plane of Fear tonight. So it should be a pretty cool, easy night as far as raids go. I'm also debating if I should paint the room. Like right now, it's kind of a neutral kind of cream color, but I kind of like like a navy blue. I'm debating if I want to paint the room right now. Like I do, like blue is my favorite color. I'll be the first to admit that. So okay, so I got ace king offsuit, gonna raise to 100 chips. Also got a new vape battery yesterday, and again blue because blue is my favorite color. So there is that. Okay. Gonna be moving up to the wall now. Okay, gonna be here at this area here. Gonna simply need to wait a minute or two. Also going to apparently load up a rune for the tank. Okay.
The mob has been tashed.
Okay, not much I can really do myself. Can Okay, and Trakanon is dead. That was pretty quick. Okay. So, got a Cloak of Piety, 12 Strength, 12 Intelligence, 12 Wisdom, 12 AC, 34% Haste, 10 MR, 10 FR. And also Undead Dragon Gut Strings. I don't really need that myself, and I don't even need Trax Tooth right now since I am not close to finishing my VP key yet. I still have more work I have to do on the VP key. So, how's everyone doing though? Hope everyone's having a good night. Like I said, I just closed on the house 2 weeks ago, so I've been working on getting everything set up. Finally got it set up the way that I wanted to. And spent most of yesterday and today also working on audio. So if you notice any audio issues like clipping or anything like that, please let me know. And looks like we're killing pets. And see how that goes. Okay, so like I said though, I'm hoping I got the audio corrected because I know I sounded pretty soft and crackly before when I listened to everything, and also I know that people were saying I was sounding too soft, so I was hoping I got that fixed now. So like I said, please let me know if you guys hear anything that needs fixing. I greatly appreciate it. And speaking of which, and yeah, that was pretty quick. And let's see. I have to admit, it's been a long day. I had 2 hours of overtime and doing a special project. I had my regular job for 8 hours today, two and a half of which I spent on the phone with Medicare and Medicaid. So that was fun. Like for some reason, certain states are doing their Medicare and Medicaid EOBs weird, like very, very weird. But like I said, it took me a while to get that worked out. But I finally did. And then I had to work on the second amount of stuff that came up, so. This is my second bedroom, my new house. I will be doing a house tour video and putting it up on my YouTube channel in the next day or two. So that way you can see everything in the house. Granted, I'm not very materialistic, like I said earlier, so it's not going to be like super jam-packed with stuff, just because I don't really need a lot of stuff. So that's basically why you'll see. Basically, I don't have a ton. I have the basic necessities. Do also have a bookcase, which I don't have any books in it yet because they're still in boxes, which I'm going to be working on probably in the weekend. But it is exciting. Like, this is my first house, so okay, I think we're going to Talendor. So it looks like they already did Severus and doing Talendor now, which of course no one ever gives me a Spirit of Wolf. but that's okay. Gonna use a cell potion. Okay, so gonna be heading to OT apparently. Like, I have to admit, I'm a little bit rusty about where Kalandor's at, but like, I'll figure it out. Group mates need to head to the OT zone line. I think the other guy picked, probably. Okay, so you have to go to OT, and the agent of change is there for Kalandor. So, sorry if I seem a little bit noobish right now. It's been a while since I've done any of these raids, really. Like, it's been about 3 weeks since I really raided and streamed. Just this house basically took most of my attention, because I had to. I mean, it took me 2 weeks just to negotiate to get a new roof put on the house before I bought it, and that was part of the closing process. But it still took forever for the seller to agree, since that was the biggest thing that needed work. Like, absolutely the biggest thing that needed work was getting a new roof, or else probably within a year the roof would have started leaking badly. So yeah, had to do that. Let's see. It's still a long run. So after Talendor, we'll be going to Plane of Fear, where we'll probably just be AoEing it again, which will be nice because I'm actually level 16 now, so I can actually not have to worry about the other enchanters' spells overriding mine and not being able to buff people because they were level 60 and I wasn't. So now that I'm level 60 finally, would have been level 60 much sooner if it wasn't for, also like I said, everything having to do with the house. But I don't regret taking a couple weeks off to get the house taken care of. The house is important and I really like the house. And granted, I do have a habit right now of basically keeping the heater a little bit low, just because I don't like to waste power and everything. So okay, so now finally at the Agent of Change. Finally. I'm also going to be doing, like, once I get a little bit more set up, I'm probably actually going to stream most days. Not every day, probably. I think about changing it to 4 days maybe instead of 3, or maybe keeping it at 3 and just spending some extra time working on YouTube videos. So, yes, I'm thinking about doing a new series on Everquest, and also thinking about doing some variety games and making a couple of YouTubes about that as like being a new player to the game, since I've barely played any of them really that I'm thinking about. But I haven't decided quite yet, but I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Got this itch on my back that I can't quite reach. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Also, I've been looking more into finance because I want to be able to hopefully retire by the time I'm 60. So, like for instance, I have like a couple of I have about $1,500 right now in credit card debts. Well, a little bit less. No, I have about 1,300. So right now I am going to try to get those paid off as quickly as I can, and then going to work on getting more emergency savings set up, and also then once I have my emergency savings to about 1,000 just for an emergency backup, I'm going to go put that extra money after that I'm getting every month from work, once the bills are paid, into a brokerage account or a Roth IRA. I haven't decided which right now. I'm kind of leaning towards a Roth IRA first, so I can try to max that out. Won't be obviously maxed out this year. It probably won't be till next year before I get the Roth IRA started, and then that'll be probably a $6,000. So 6,000 divided by my let's see, by 12. Means in order to max that out, I'm gonna have to put $500 in that per month. So actually, I don't think I'll be able to max that out unless I get a second job, which I don't know, I might do. I might do something like DoorDash or Amazon deliveries or something like that, 2 to 3 nights a week, just to try to earn some extra money. I don't know, like I said, I'm thinking about it. I really don't want to. I really want to work on my YouTube channel and streaming more, but I just want to be realistic at the same time. Like, I realize that YouTube and streaming could take a while. So, I just want to be realistic and be able to get everything set up and try to retire by the time right now I'm looking at 57, but if I can retire earlier than 57, I would love to. I'd actually love to retire around 50 if I can pull that off. So oh well, Cloak of Flames going for 4 RPP, or sorry, 4 DKP. I haven't seen a Cloak of Flames go for that cheap in quite a while. Okay, so gonna be doing Talendor now. And going to just wait for this to say go change from pending to yes. That way I can, well, that way we can all zone in. Got the agent of change targeted. Just waiting at this point. Okay, so now it says yes, so going to be zoning in. For some reason my nose is twitching. Not sure why. Like, it just keeps twitching like a rabbit. Really not sure why it's doing that. Maybe someone's thinking about me? I don't know. Okay. It's definitely a nice bracer. I would just use the bracer for my alt Shadow Knight, probably. That's what I think I would do anyway with it. So, like I said, got a nice one car garage though. Like I said, I mean, I know I'm talking about the house a lot. You'll be able to see it all on YouTube in a day or two. Maybe tomorrow. Friday at the latest. Like, takes a little bit of time to do the editing, but I'll definitely have it on my personal channel on YouTube, which I am going to be adding later tomorrow morning to my Twitch channel page. Right now, the only YouTube channel I have linked is my gaming page, and I'm not gonna really put that on my gaming channel right now, but I might. I don't know. But most likely I'm just gonna be putting it on my personal channel. Okay, so pulling Eldritch the Old. Apparently for a alt bard, looks like. Okay. So like I said, The one car garage is a little bit small, I admit. Hey, thank you for the follows, Opec. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, bud. But like I was saying, my new garage, well, it's not new. It's about 40 years old, of course, because the house is about 40, but it's not bad. It is a little bit small. Like, I always worry that I'm going to hit the sides of my Prius whenever I back up into it. And the reason I back up into the garage is because I have a rear camera that hooked up to my touchscreen that lets me see behind me pretty easy, which I know is pretty common nowadays, but it's still convenient. Especially when I first got it 5 years ago in the Prius. And I also got a decent sized living room. Got one bed, one bathroom. Tub is a little bit small. Not horribly small, but it's a little bit small. But luckily it's just me here, so don't have to worry about anything or anyone else. Just me. And I'm looking at getting a cat soon. Maybe next year get a cat. And also the kitchen has nice stainless steel appliances. Stainless steel electric stovetop. It's one of those flat ones that it's not any of the electric ones that have a coil. Like, those are okay, but I prefer the flat top ones. Just easier to evenly cook in my opinion, and also easier to clean. Also got a stainless steel refrigerator. Doesn't have an ice maker or a water dispenser or anything on it. It's just a regular refrigerator with a freezer. Stainless steel dishwasher, stainless steel microwave. Also have a washer dryer, which I admit it's kind of in a weird spot. It's in a little hallway that leads to the back and to the garage both at the same time. So there's actually 3 ways into my new house. There's the sliding glass door, which without the puppy or anything, I keep that locked all the time. And the laundry hallway, there's a door that leads to the backyard and the garage, which I keep locked all the time. Most of the time I keep the door from the garage to the house locked also to be just safe. So that's always locked, and of course then I got the front door, which since I work from home and I stay home most of the time, I'm basically okay, so got beard. Time to get back. Gonna cancel my dementia. Actually, no, I'm gonna let the actual doc classes do better at that. But like I said, I will be doing a house tour video, and I will be posting it on my personal channel, which, like I said, I will be putting on my Twitch channel page a little bit later. Probably not tonight. It'll probably be tomorrow. Probably. Like that's my plan currently. Okay, so town door is dead. Okay, so got a shield with the red dragon. And okay. Word of Redemption. Wind of Tushenian. Voice of the Berserker. Mala. Interesting. So not bad spells. Ugh. Okay, so heading to Bureau for the Plane of Fear. It's always gonna be fun. Gonna load up my AoE stuns. Okay, so okay. Let's see. Always a fun little run to Firo, but at least it's not bad. Hmm. Be right back. Need to get my soda. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Okay. My nose is still twitching. Makes me think someone's thinking of me. Probably Pam, I'm assuming. Hey, Dad. Not much, just streaming. How about you? Okay. Okay, sounds good, Dad. I'm not in a huge rush for it. One thing I'd like to do is I would like to I'd like to put it in my high interest savings account until I need it. That way I can get some interest off of it. I mean, I think it sounds like a good idea. But yeah, like a housewarming card or something like that. You said something about a card. Yeah, it's fine with me. Like I said, it's better to be safe than sorry, and like unlike the apartment, these mailboxes aren't locked, so no. Yeah, no. No, she's still staying at the apartment. She's just not staying at the house. Sorry, I thought you said the house. If you said the apartment, I'm sorry. But yeah, she's still staying at the apartment. You know, she did spend a couple days with her parents. You know how that goes. I care about her, but she is still attached Buy an umbilical cord to her parents. And yeah, so I've been alone at the house right now for almost a week now. Yep, I'm fine. Like, it's just like, well, even like Andrew and all them, like, how are you gonna deal with being alone? I'm like, I spend most of my time alone as it is. Like, I get my social interaction from work and streaming and stuff, so. I mean, what am I really gonna do outside? If I want to go, like, drinking or something, I'd rather just go buy some beers and bring them to the house. How's you doing? How's your new class? Yeah. Nice thing is I've been getting some overtime. They have us helping another department for once our regular duties are done. So I've been doing 1 or 2 hours of overtime every day. So a little bit of extra money doesn't hurt. Like, too bad I just have to pay extra taxes. So what do you guys have for dinner tonight? Let me guess. Asian, Puerto Rican, Laotian, what? I mean, it seems like you guys are doing. Seems like you're doing the whole. Mm, I don't think I've ever had it. Like, you say churches or you say something else? Yeah. We don't have churches up here, I don't think. I think they closed. Yeah, we have the KFC and we have one Popeyes. Let's see. I'm gonna check to see if there's actually a church's picking. Nope. Nothing. I'd have to go to Illinois to get to a church's picking. And I'm not willing to go to Illinois for that. I don't like driving to Illinois. That's very much at all. It wouldn't be so bad if Illinois wasn't so flat. I mean, like, I was debating buying some fried chicken, but I figured I would just stick with the groceries I have, since I know they'll last me to the end of the month, and then I can do a bigger grocery shop at the beginning of November. Especially since I'm not doing any trick-or-treating or handing out candy. You know, I'm tempted, but I'm probably not going to do it. I see no reason to. Though I might, like I said, it might be a good way to meet people in the neighborhood, I guess. No. Yep, in time, I'm sure I will. Yeah, it's been a little bit chilly. Just a tad bit. Yeah, like I know there was some snow in the north of Wisconsin, but as far as us, I think it was mostly like just a powdering of snow and it didn't really even stick. So it didn't do much to where I'm at in Wisconsin. It was more the northern part and Michigan also. Minnesota. But yeah, other than that, not much going on. Like earlier, I had some taquitos. Yesterday, I made 2 pounds of tacos and ate it all by myself in one night. So yeah, well, I ate it all by myself. I was still hungry afterwards too. You have to remember how high my metabolism is. I get fairly hungry quickly. But yeah, that always shocked Pam and stuff too, that I could eat 2 pounds of taco meat by myself. Yeah, I don't see why. I'm the one who buys it. I can eat as much of it as I want. Especially since now I don't have to share. But yeah, I've always known that you eat a lot. I've known you to shut down a couple of all-you-can-eat buffets. Well, that's good. You're not in your 30s anymore. I remember when I was young and you were in your 30s, like I said, you would pretty much close an all-you-can-eat buffet down. Yeah, well, honestly, I keep expecting mine to slow down, but I'm not sure if it's ever going to. I don't know, I mean, everyone says that. I mean, that's what I'm thinking because, I mean, everyone says it normally slows down some at 30, 35 or so, but for me, it hasn't. So, I'm thinking I have mom's metabolism, and I probably will just have it for the rest of my life. Well, it is good, but I mean, it's also kind of annoying when I'm trying to gain weight. Like, I'd like to at least get up to, like 125 or something like that. Nothing major, but right now I'm still at 115. So, I mean, how's Patsy doing? I know you told me before that she was in trouble with her supervisor, but is she doing okay? Are they working that out somehow? You didn't even hear my question about Patsy? Saying how Patsy is doing, concerned I know she was having issues with her supervisor. I mean, so for all you know, she could be doing the gardener right now? Well, like I said, I was just worried a little bit when you told me that she may get fired soon because of her fight with her supervisor. Yeah, just like I've been talking to my supervisor, I told him I want to eventually, like, hopefully next year I can be like a mentor and then maybe a lead and maybe in a couple years even a supervisor. I mean, they have a supervisor spot open, I just don't think I have the qualifications at this point. Yeah, I mean, like supervisors at Exact seem to have it a lot easier than some of the supervisors I've seen, but like I said, I don't have the experience at this point to apply. I'd probably go for something like a lead or a senior. They have a senior associate that you can basically like it helps out the other people, and so I might do that at some point. Yep. I mean, I know I'll be due for a raise come January or February, somewhere around there, so I know it's not going to be the $1.50 or so that I got this year, but probably be around a 3% raise or something, probably like 50, 60 cents probably. Which isn't bad. That put me at almost 19 an hour. And so I know that Clark is probably going to be going in April back to Rockport. Probably. Well, just he wants to spend time with his dad and mom before they die. Like, his dad's pretty close to death as it is. I don't know if he remembers Clark's dad, Steve. He was a cop. Actually, I don't, like, I know you met him at, well, actually, I don't know. He didn't come up to my wedding, so you couldn't have met him there. Actually, I don't know if you've ever met Clark's parents. I don't remember. But yeah, but he's not going to be moving. If he does move, he's not going to be moving to San Antonio. He's going to be moving to Rockport. I don't know, to me it seems like that's kind of like where all the hurricanes are hitting. But what do I know? If he does, I did tell him that he asked me if I would be able to like get like a couple days off next April to help him move. And I'm like, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna be banking about 80 hours of paid time off this year, so plus the paid time off I'll get next year. So I'll be able to take like probably even a week, week and a half off if I want to spend some time in San Antonio with you. Like if you and Patsy don't mind me coming up in April, well, coming down in April. Also, it'd be nice because it'll get me out of the snow since April's still a winter month up here. But it's up to you and Patsy if you want me to visit in April or not. I know we'll be driving a U-Haul if he ends up moving, obviously. Me and him will just take turns driving. Okay, when do you want me to let you go so you can watch World Series and everything? Yeah, like you seem kind of distracted anyway, so. Okay. Okay, sounds good, Dad. Okay, like I said, you sound pretty distracted with the game and everything, so I'll let you go. I'll be fine, you know that. Yeah, it doesn't bother me, and most of the time I prefer being alone. As long as I can get a pet. Like, if I can get a cat to keep me company, then I'll be good. I mean, just waiting to see if she's gonna do the whole divorce thing. I'm assuming she is. She still hasn't filled out the... Why would I need to take care of that to get a cat? Well, I mean, sometimes dogs and cats do get along. Not often, but sometimes. And if I get a cat that's pretty much as big as Chloe is, who's only about 10 pounds, like, no. Like, Chloe's not a big dog. She's a Shih Tzu Poodle mix, so she's never gonna get more than 10 pounds. Unless we're really, really bad owners and feed her to where she weighs like 25 pounds and she's fat, but I don't plan on that happening. Especially since sometimes Pam forgets to even feed her. But that's not my problem. But I will be, because there's still some clothes of Pam's here that I'm going to be taking back tomorrow, so I'm going to check on Chloe then. I know, I was like, are you going to be checking on Pam? I'm like, no. Like, Pam made her choice. Like, but Chloe's innocent. And I hate saying it that way, but I mean, Chloe is innocent. She's a sweet dog. Even though she growls at you, which I found hilarious. Okay, well, I love you, Dad, so I'll let you go. Yep, bye. Have a good night. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. My dad called and like I haven't seen him since August and it won't be till sometime next year before I can see him again, so sorry about that. But I enjoy talking to my dad when I can. Okay. So we already got quite a bit of the zone cleared. Okay, casting Visions of Grandeur on Blister. Okay, here we go. Out into the wild blue yonder. And I can't remember the rest. Okay, gonna get AoE Tash up if these photoplasms will let me. Okay, so Cazic dropped Amulet of Necropotence, the Barbarian Spiritist Hammer, which is a Shaman Hammer, which I kind of figured. Bloodfire, Soul Leech. I was trying to see earlier if it even worked. I don't think it does. Okay. Owie. I need to get these glasses adjusted. Like, they're still too tight. Like, right here. Okay, can you hear me now? Anyone hear me? For some reason I can't talk in Discord, but it's no big deal to me. And it looks like the amulet is going up for bids. And so far it's at 1, 2, 10, 40, 100, 140. So it looks like it's a war in the with adventures. Well. Okay, so apparently we're gonna be going to Plane of Sky to kill the Eye of Vishon, apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna be going killing Eye of Vishon in Plane of Sky. Okay, so I got ported to the Desert of Ro. So now I just need to use another Sal potion, it looks like, since I never get a Sal. Would be nice if I did, but I never do. And then I'm gonna head to East Freeport. Should be fun. Like, I don't really hate Sky as much as I used to. Like, way back, I despised Sky because we did it for a long time, or like a year. Run, run, run away. Run, run, run. I'm dubious, so I don't care. They're not gonna attack me. There may be a couple of other things to attack me, but don't think it's gonna be any of the guards. Some of the NPCs, maybe. I really need to get J-Boots also. J-Boots would be nice. That way I don't have to constantly use Spirit of the Wolf potions, but we'll see. Like when I'm at work, sometime I may end up camping the AC, the Ancient Cyclops, and Ocean of Tears for some J-Boots. Okay, like I said, this is my first stream in my new house, so let me know what everyone thinks, and also let me know if you guys see any or hear any problems with the video audio. Like I spent about the last 2 days working on the audio, so I just want to make sure that it's good. If you guys hear it clipping or anything like that, please let me know. Just means I need to check on some of the filters. Trying to get my settings to work right in Discord. Don't think I'm ever gonna get it working right now. I'm gonna have to work on it later. It's not really that big of a deal. Just gonna try to leave the channel and come back real fast. Okay, so we're gonna head to Island 8 to do Eye of Vishan. Okay. I think one more island after this, I think.
Hmm.
And here we go. Okay. Ivy Sean's at 60, sorry, 62. Okay, drop large sky diamond. Okay. Okay, so raids are done for the night. So I thank everyone for watching and hanging out with me tonight. I will be back on stream minimum on Thursday. And like I said, I am thinking about streaming a little bit more often on some weeks. We'll see. But thank you for coming by tonight. Hope you all have a great night. And I'll see you Thursday. Be safe.